This is Luke Woodard bringing you this week's 3-Minute Thursday. Now in the 21st century, we have some wonderful 3D modeling capabilities. With those capabilities, I'm always dumbfounded when we take a beautiful 3D model and make it a 2D drawing. So I present to you MBD. MBD, or Model-Based Definition, is a SOLIDWORKS module that allows you to convey manufacturing information in, yes, 3D. With it, we use information that we've already defined while modeling to create a 3D PDF. This 3D PDF allows users to see dimensions as well as rotate, pan, and measure. No more clarification emails, no more confused vendors. So how do we use MBD to create a 3D PDF? You'll want to start with the 3D PDF template editor to edit the format of the PDF itself. In it, you can define viewports and note areas. Notes can have different types of text based on whether you want text to pull from the model or be editable in the PDF. I've got a basic template set up, so I'll close it and go back to my model. Back in SOLIDWORKS, the key to MBD is the Annotation Views. To start, right-click the Annotations folder and click Show Feature Dimensions. By default, every part will have an existing view corresponding to each of the 3 standard planes. As you model, SOLIDWORKS automatically assigns dimensions to one of these annotation views, which is what we're seeing now. If none of the 3 standard views make sense, it will put the dimension in the unassigned items. Oftentimes, to clearly communicate the design, you'll need to create new views. To do so, you can right-click on the Annotations folder and select Insert New Annotation View. If we need to move a dimension, say from the unassigned items, to a particular view, we can right-click on that dimension and select Annotation View. You want to continue to add views and move dimensions until you no longer have any dimensions in the unassigned items view. To wrap up our work in SOLIDWORKS, you may want to add additional smart dimensions for clarity. Now that we have our dimensions sorted, we want to capture 3D views. These are what fill the viewports in our 3D PDF. To do so, we'll go over to the 3D Views tab, activate the annotation view we want to use, and capture the view. The view will show up in the 3D PDF based on how we capture it here, so you'll want to manipulate the model as necessary. I'll continue capturing views until I feel like the information is adequately shown in my 3D views. Once we've captured all the necessary views, we'll go ahead and create our 3D PDF. Now anyone with Adobe Acrobat Reader can open and understand your design clearly.